Hello everyone! Today on Dragon Age Divination, I will be doing a tarot reading for the theory that I have for Dragon Age 4 predictions in regards to Corypheus. Is he somehow still alive in the Fade? Now what happened is I thought the video was recording and it was not. Only my audio was recording this time. So I already did the reading. Unfortunately, you missed me doing the reading and the shuffling, but it's all on audio, so I can't redo it, and I already went through everything, so I'm not gonna start that over, so that you get the authentic first take, first read of the reading, first analysis of each card as I go through them. So to keep the authenticity of it, I'm going to include images to go with the audio. Is Corypheus still somehow in existence in the Fade? Which is kind of a theory of mine, but a bit of a baseless theory. And I say baseless because there's no real substance to this theory. It's just speculative at this point. He wanted in on the Fade, so he got sent back to the Fade, but is he somehow still alive and not completely dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're not all reversed today, although most of them are. We do have 2 upright cards. Again, the 2 of Cups shows up. Vivian is showing up a lot in these readings, which is pretty interesting, and I wonder at its significance. But otherwise, it's pretty much basic generic. All right, so let's look at what these cards are revealing for us. So at number 1, for the past, we have the 4 of staves, the envy demon. So we've got demons. That makes sense. Past. Corypheus was perhaps envious. Well, perhaps. We know that Corypheus was very envious of the gods, the old gods, and he wanted to be the one and only god. He was envious of the Maker, who was worshipped by everyone, every single Andrastian, and he wanted to be the one and only god. Definitely the envy. It's upright, so we're talking about celebrating completion and accomplishments. Well, he didn't manage to enter the Golden City. A status increase. Well, he didn't get his godlyhood, so he didn't get that status increase. Vitality, well, he kept coming back over and over again, so that career success, he gained followers, but prosperity, sound judgments, not really. Rewarded efforts, a happy home, stability, recognition. He didn't get recognition, he didn't get praise. Not the way he was hoping he would get. So, awards. So there are a few things, but I think more of like the envy demon thing is more significant for this card in terms of Corypheus. So Major Arcana 3, the Empress. For the present moment, and it's reversed. Potentials that are unrecognized. So I guess Corypheus has the potential of being a god. It's not recognized, obviously. Failed romances. Wasting, vacillation, blocked creativity, overworking, waning optimism, cruelty, definitely cruelty, slow progress, and broken promises. So it kind of, it's a bit vague, but it kind of goes with what happened, what remains from that ordeal with Corypheus. So now we're looking at the near future, which is Major Arcana 20. Major Arcana 20 is Judgment, and that's Blackwall. So this has to do with Grey Wardens. So near future, Corypheus, he's a Darkspawn. Grey Wardens fight the Blight, which are caused by the first Darkspawn. So that makes sense. There's a link there between Wardens and Corypheus, obviously. it's reversed. Exaggeration. Well, yes, Corypheus did like to toot his horn, but he's still alive, but who knows? Exaggeration, delay, grandiosity. Grandiosity about Corypheus, about the Grey Wardens, about the Maker, perhaps? Who knows? Temporary setbacks, lack of effort, being overextended, falsehood, false gods, disgrace, isolation. Is he isolated in the Fade? Overly optimistic people. I don't know. Testing, stalemate. A stalemate between Corypheus and someone else in the Fade. If, maybe the person is, we explored that there's the possibility that they may still somehow be alive, they'll have a narrow escape, but then they're going to die. So instead of dying at the hands of Nightmare, would they escape Nightmare and die at the hands of Corypheus in the Fade or something like that? That's a possibility, according to what the cards are saying and to little speculations on my part. So curious to know your speculation as well. Now, number 4 for the mindset, it's the Two of Cups. So we have the Red Templar Guardsmen. So Red Templars were linked with Corypheus. They were his minions because Corypheus had taken red lyrium. The card is reversed, and this is the mindset. Disunion, dullness and banality, emotional misunderstandings, separation, the end of a relationship. Well, relationship between Corypheus and his followers. An appreciation of another. Well, even his followers didn't entirely appreciate him. Self-indulgence, incapacity, dejection, loneliness, deception. It kind of describes the mindset of Red Templars, Corypheus, along those lines. Others' attitudes. Number 5, we have the Queen of Cups, Vivian. So the attitude of others, and it's reversed. So we have shallowness. So I wonder who's being shallow. Corypheus? People who used to follow Corypheus? Being self-centered, unreliable, coldness, moody, fatalistic, changeable, recrimination, antisocial feelings, poor health, being denied an ally. So if Corypheus is still alive, he might be denied some sort of ally. I'm a bit at a loss here, so let me know what you think for this. Number 6 is obstacles, and we have the 10 of Coins, Iron Bull, and it's upright. So as obstacles, we have progress, success, wealth and ownership, prosperity for the home, making repairs for the home, buying and selling, stability, legacy, Hawk legacy, heirlooms and heritage, dynasty, accomplishment. So the Maker is an obstacle. Accomplishments, charm, powerful people could be obstacles, magnitude. So I think for the progress and success, that would be the player perhaps, or other people, not Corypheus. Like it would be an obstacle because others have this and he does not. That's how I'm personally interpreting it. And the anticipated outcome. So we have number 21, Major Arcana. Again, Major Arcana, the World. And that's Vivian. So we have Vivian twice in this reading, which leads me to think that mages, because the Magisterium is full of mages, and Corypheus was a mage, a magister before he became a darkspawn. So I'm not able to figure out the link just yet. Maybe I'll have to sleep on it or something. But there is something with mages, maybe with Vivian herself. But I don't see how Vivian would be linked to Corypheus or to whether or not Corypheus would still be alive in the Fade. She does represent the Circle, First Enchanter, Grand Enchanter. So I'm not able to link the dots. So I need your help. Help me out here. So let's see. This is reversed. So anticipated outcome regarding Corypheus in the Fade. We're wondering if he's still alive or not. So unresolved situations, well, it's unresolved because we don't know the answer. Unfinished projects, his projects are unfinished, that's for sure. Whether he's alive or dead, his projects are unfinished. Self-importance, well, of course, he toots his own horn. He gives himself way too much self-importance. Elitism, still can't pronounce that word. Elitism. Seeking attainment, well, the elitism, you know, he sees himself as, you know, the magister. He was the first. He was part of the elite, you know, the Tevinter elite. So obviously, elitism. Seeking attainment, setbacks for efforts, more work that's required, suspension, long delays, and stagnation. So it's not telling us whether he is still alive or not, but it's telling us that it doesn't matter whether he's still alive or not. If there's a really awesome storyline that includes him still being somehow in existence in the Fade, then great, you know, but if not, the outcome is still the same. It would, unless the outcome also means that he would reveal even more, but it's possible that the cards are just saying basically that Corypheus has already revealed everything he's had to reveal. Everything he already had to reveal has been revealed. And everything he knew, he told, and that's it. So the rest doesn't matter whether he's somehow still alive in the Fade or no longer in existence at all, anywhere, Fade or otherwise. It doesn't matter. It still remains. The outcome still remains. So that's an interesting look at it. It would be fun that he's still somehow in existence and he might face Nightmare and maybe learn some truths from Nightmare, but I think that we have things to learn from Nightmare without, like, Corypheus is not a necessity for that, personally. I personally think that it would be a great storyline for him to still be in existence and for the person in the Fade to still be alive and for them to kind of confront each other, maybe work together against Nightmare, or Corypheus to work with Nightmare against whoever's in the Fade. But that's just me with my fan fiction theories. You know, it would be interesting storylines. But that's not what the cards are saying, but anything could change. Of course, anything could change. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Let me know in the comments below your takeaway on this, your theories, other readings that you'd like me to do, because there's so many things that we can branch out on, chantry this, chantry that, you know, and we can go on and on and on for ages. So let me know in the comments below if there's other readings you'd like me to do for Dragon Age 4 predictions. And I'll see you all soon. Masaranas. Be sure to check out some of my other stuff. Gaming, drinks, parodies, and some random silly stuff. You can also join in on the fun on Patreon for some exclusive content. Thanks for tuning in.